Hey there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at the Futties. They've recently been announced back to foot, and every year I go through and kind of give you guys an insight on how the Futties work, what they are. Basically they are pink cards. Might as well just go through at the start. They're pink cards, they add them every year, and you guys actually get to vote to see who gets added into Ultimate Team and who gets an upgrade on their original pink card. So, we have 11 categories to get through, so I think without any further ado, let's just get into them. So these categories are the Brick Wall, the best goalkeeper, Get Stuck In is the best tackler, Skiller's Delight is of course the best skiller, Pot Shots is the best long distance finisher, Head First, best at headers, Two-Footed Master, best weak foot, One Club Man, most loyal, Engine Room equals the best work rate, Most Improved equals best year-on-year improvement, the Maestro, the most creative player, so we're looking at the likes of David Silva, Mesut Ozil, and then we also have Class is Permanent, best return to form. So, we're going to start off diving through them, and we'll better start the place, but with the Brick Wall. So, as you can see, we have 4 goalkeepers here, Leno, Handanovic, Lloris, and ter Stegen. Now, if I was being biased, I would go for ter Stegen, but all in all, who I think that is the best goalie I've played out of all of these guys, and I believe I have indeed played with all of them, definitely ter Stegen. I think I have actually. I would definitely say Lloris. He's one of the most OP goalkeepers I've ever seen in this game, so I'd definitely go with C on that option. Now, if we move to the next one, we do indeed have, well, this is like the Get Stuck In, indeed it is, and we have a lot of options here. Lee Catmull, I think a lot of people will indeed be voting for him. Got Khedira, De Jong. I don't think he's really Get Stuck In. I think he's kind of a filthy footballer. So on this one, I will indeed have to go for Luis Gustavo. So good at defending. I mean, that 84 defending. I would love to see him have like an 86 rated card. I mean, I said that last FIFA. One of the best CDMs on this game. Next up, we've got Skiller's Delight. A lot of skillful little players here. I think the man who's going to get most of the votes is indeed Balassi. But after what Nani did at the Euros, I'm gonna vote for Nani, boys. I'm placing my vote on Nani. That's basically the letter C. And yeah, Nani, I think he has such a good Euros, he deserves that. And he's also very good at skilling. I mean, there's a lot of classy skillers on this little page. But we'll have to go for Nani, not just because he's the highest rated and will probably be the best one to play with, but just because I think he deserves it. He's had a very good year. Now next up, we do indeed have Pot Shots. I haven't actually used any of these guys on FIFA. I know Hernandez and Çalhanoğlu have insane long shots. So on this one, I've placed my vote on Çalhanoğlu. I didn't even know Quagliarella had a long shot. I know Sigurdsson does, but I never really exploited it. Çalhanoğlu, I know, does indeed have a long shot. So again, I'll have to vote for C on that one. Next up, we've got Head First. Aduriz, Slimani, De Jong, Mandzukic. I mean, all of these guys are so good at headers. I'm going to go for Aduriz. He scored too many headers to turn him down, and he's also a Spanish player, so I'll definitely go for him. I said I wasn't going to be biased, but in this one, I think it is fair to vote for Aduriz. He has indeed been fantastic with his head this year. Now, next up is indeed the both-footed master, or whatever it is. We have a lot of players here. Ben Yedder, I didn't even know was both-footed. Eriksson and Perisic, I know, are both very good on their left foot. And also Toni Kroos is someone who over the years has kind of developed on that foot. And for that reason only, I'm going to have to give it to him. I'm going to vote for D on this one. I think Toni Kroos has got such a good weak foot. And let's be honest, Toni Kroos does not have a high enough rated card that we all want to put in our foot draft. So that's what I want to vote for Kroos. I think it'd be an epic card to use too, for like 90 rated, which would just be absolutely sick. Next we got One Club Man, and okay, I said I wasn't going to be biased, but I mean there's just one option in there for me. John Terry has to be the One Club Man. I'm voting for him. I mean, you can't stop me. It's another C, I don't care. I'm voting for John Terry. There's like Buffon, Totti would probably win it, to be honest, who's been at Rome for just too long to turn down. But John Terry, Chelsea legend, I absolutely love him. Next up, we've got Engine Room. I mean, I didn't even know Edinson Cavani had a good engine, but he might do. So we got James Milner here, who also is another player with a fantastic engine. Junuzovic, I didn't even know that either. But on this one, I have to go for Willian. I mean, I've seen the fact he's got an engine. He gets up and down that wing so well. What an important player as well as Mourinho as well. And I think Conte is going to reinforce the fact that Willian can be crucial for Chelsea next year. Well then guys, final 3 categories. The first one is indeed Most Improved. Over the years, all of these guys have been absolutely sick. All from the BPL here. I think that's fair to me. I think the BPL really has indeed developed. A lot of these players have really shown that. I mean, I would go for Ali, probably, over JB Vardy, because he's already quite old. But I'd have to go Riyad Mahrez. I mean, that guy is just... He scored a wonderful goal for Leicester against Chelsea the other day. By the time this video goes up, he may have gone to like Arsenal, Chelsea, one of the big money clubs, and Leicester would have really been falling apart. We'll see if he stays at Leicester. He has to be the most improved. What a player. Next up in the categories we do indeed have it is the Maestro. We'll be talking about this one earlier. So many decent little players in here, like, I wouldn't exactly class Pianchi as a Maestro, but definitely the rest of them are indeed Maestros. Like, there are just so many good players in this category, it's just absolutely incredible, but I'm going to have to go for David Silva in this one. So going for an A, I think the first time we voted for an A in this entire video. A lot of good players in there, very good dribbling stats. Darren Silva does need to have the most, and also he's probably the most Maestro-like in that category. Final and 11th category actually, class is permanent. These guys recently have just been coming back into form, even though they're pretty old. I mean, there's only one answer to this. Samuel Eto'o is getting my vote. I'm sorry for that noise in the background, by the way. But Samuel Eto'o is getting my vote for one reason only. He has absolutely stormed his career. Everywhere he goes, he scores goals. Now, I don't even know what club he's at, but he is still scoring goals. That's what I love about Eto'o, and that's what you guys should love about Eto'o too. So I'm definitely voting for Eto'o on class as permanent. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, then definitely leave a like down below. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on who you're going to vote for in the Futties. I'll also leave a link to the page where you guys can vote, so definitely cast your vote. I believe you still have like 3 days left to do it, so definitely go and do that. But for now, it has been AP414 with another video. Peace out.